Good morning. This is Frank from Stalkers. It's 23rd of February. Please bear with me this morning. Severe allergies. Lovely Texas weather here. So if we look back to the open last night, looks like we opened about 1934, had an overnight high of 1936.75, and then we had an overnight low at 1924.50 as of right now. You can see we just opened and we're right back below a zone, pulling back a little bit overnight, waiting for the European Open, and we hit our zone for today at 1924.75 and a major pivot right back up to the 24-hour VWAP and our moving average median here. You can see closed right up in here, started consolidating just all the way here, hit a zone. So we're just consolidating between the highs and lows right now. Be cautious this morning with stuff going on. We have the S&P Case and Shiller at 8. We've got consumer confidence at 9 and existing home sales at 9. We've got some other stuff, but those are the major ones. I also have a Fed speaker, I think it's 7:30, so we'll see if he can make the market move a little bit here. So as we take a look at today, we're going to look at some target highs, target lows, and our areas of consolidation for today. Right now, we're in just one of those areas. We are in a consolidation mode, so anything between this 1936 and probably our mornings of 1926 right in there is going to be a pretty strong consolidation area today as we start to move forward. So I want to center this a little bit. You see we're still above the 38.2. We have major support here at this red dash. So it's going to be tough to get back through this, but we will probably come back and retest this at some point today. So by that, you want to look for a close below this zone at 1930, actually probably down to the 1927. Look for a pullback into the zone and the 24-hour VWAP, and then our first target will be 1924.75 into this area for a possible double bottom. Should it go through into the zone, we'd look for possibly a straight run all the way into this 38.2 retracement at 1918.85. So after that, all bets are off. If we can break through that, then we're right through the zone, and we might even come all the way back down and retest this 1910. My suggestion is to stay out of the market and just stay clear of this zone as well, from the 1920 to the 1910 area. It's just not worth the gamble. Let's kind of center this up a little bit. So back to the morning. If we will look now, and if we fail right here and this support holds at 1930 and this VWAP holds, we want to look for the market to go ahead and close above the overnight high here at 1936.75. Like for it to come up to about the 39.40 area, somewhere in here, pull back, retest this high at 36.75, and then target one will then be 43.25 to 45.25 in this zone. Be cautious right here at the 1942, one of yesterday's highs. At looks like we're what was it about 1510 just at the close, which right at the close there 1500, and of course that is Central Standard Time. So be cautious of that as it moves into this zone. And again, we're going to want to break through this zone, look for a pullback, probably pull back to this 1942 as a retest, and then we're going to right up and touch this 50% retracement at 1953.91 in here today. So be real cautious of this unless some bad news comes out from one of these reports. I suspect we're going to consolidate for a while and then we're going to eventually head up to here. But again, that's why we look at both sides of the market so that we're prepared no matter what this market does to us. Have a great day. If you have any questions, contact Frank at tradestalkers.com.